Gustavo Brito, and I'm playing Mr. Lucas and Mr. Gardner.
And I'm Daniel Foner, and I am playing Fitzwilliam and the Servant. The biggest challenge for me, I think, is finding different physicalities for the two different people. I think to make sure that the audience knows, here I'm Fitzwilliam, a colonel, and here I am, a servant of one of these houses or a party guest or something like that. So it's definitely been sort of having fun playing around with just different walks, different postures, different mannerisms to differentiate between the different people.
Yeah. It's really important for me to be able to distinguish between these two characters. Mr. Lucas is such a different person from Mr. Gardner. He's off the walls, insane. Mr. Gardner just wants to go fishing. So I think it's really important for me to make sure these are really fully fleshed out characters with very different backgrounds and different backstories. I think that's really important for the audience to realize that these are their own separate people. They're not just side characters, but they're people in this world and have so much detail in their lives. And I think that's really important to show. My perfect Sunday is just, I think, going to the park, eating food, and just watching the ducks. Because I love nature, I love being connected to nature and feeling grounded, and I really love doing that. Also, getting ready for rehearsal in the evening, which is very exciting. We have Sunday evening rehearsals. So a little bit of quiet before the storm is always a good thing.
Yeah. My perfect Sunday definitely involves sleeping in. Sleeping in till at least noon, hopefully 1.
Hopefully.
Then, making myself an omelet. And then hopefully seeing some friends, hanging out, going for a walk, something like that.
Yeah.
Something relaxing from the rest of the week.
Yes. I am eating ice cream. I don't know about you, but they have a free ice cream machine downstairs. Me and Courtney and a bunch of other people just went downstairs and had an ice cream party, and it was great. We had that in 5 minutes. It took 10 minutes, but it was during our 5-minute break, so it was a bit.
The ice cream is a big draw. I'd say definitely also checking my phone. I'm such a slave to it, but we're not on our phones during rehearsal because we're focused on working on the show and making it as good as we can. But once we get on that break, I'm like, oh, I have these Instagram notifications, and it just draws me back.
Yeah. Also planking. A lot of us plank during 5-minute breaks, which is very odd to me. But we also eat cake when there's cake. There was cake yesterday.
Yeah. Courtney brought in scones.
Courtney brought in cake, and we ate a lot of cake during our 5-minute break. Yeah. And it was a great day.
I think the show I would be in, if I could be in any show next, would probably be, it's a cliche, but I guess Hamlet. I would love to be in Hamlet. I love that play. It's such just a monster.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I would love to experience that, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to go in a different direction, and I'm going to say the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, just because I feel like I will want to have fun in a show, and that seems like the best sort of show to do. And I just love the score, I love the story that it tells, and I just want to play a zany character. I just really like playing zany characters, and I think that's a really good show to do that, and I don't know, I just kind of want to sing and be in the spelling bee. Because I've never got a chance to be in the spelling bee as a kid, and I am really upset about that, and I want to redeem myself. Because I'm actually a really good speller, but the world doesn't know that. The world doesn't know that I'm a really good speller, and I want to show off my spelling skills. So, spelling bee, I would do that show. Well, I like doing some yoga. I always do sun salutation before rehearsal, especially before a performance. Do some vocal warm-ups, just get the voice rolling, and, just those sort of things. Do you do anything?
I don't do anything super special. I do some warm-ups. I make sure I'm all stretched out. I'm ready to go, vocally and physically. I remind myself to breathe.
That's a biggie.
And then I like to check in with the cast beforehand, just make sure everyone's on the same page.
Yeah.
But besides that, there's nothing too special I do. I have no fun rituals to share, I don't think.
Yeah, I just breathe a lot. I just try not to talk too much before. I like to keep I like to keep quiet. I like to meditate a little bit before doing the show, but I don't do anything specifically special. I think it varies from show to show. I do different things for different shows depending on what it requires me to do. So it really depends. I haven't come up with anything for this show yet, but I'm sure I will.